Once upon a time, in a lush, green forest, lived a hare named Hare and a tortoise named Tommy. Hare was known far and wide for his incredible speed and agility. He could outrun anyone in the forest and often boasted about his swiftness. Tommy, on the other hand, was known for his slow, deliberate pace and his calm, thoughtful demeanor. One sunny morning, Hare, full of his usual bravado, was bragging to the other animals about his speed. "No one can beat me in a race. I'm the fastest creature in the forest," he proclaimed proudly. The other animals had heard this many times before and simply nodded in agreement. Tommy, who had been quietly listening, decided it was time to teach Hare a lesson in humility. "Hare," he said calmly, "I may be slow, but I believe I can beat you in a race." The forest erupted in laughter. "You beat me?" Hare chuckled. "That's the funniest thing I've heard all year. You're on, Tommy. Let's race tomorrow morning at dawn." The news of the race spread quickly. By the next morning, the entire forest had gathered to witness the event. The starting line was set, and the animals buzzed with excitement. Hare and Tommy stood side by side, ready to begin. "On your marks, get set, go," shouted the wise old owl who had volunteered to be the judge. With a burst of speed, Hare shot off like a lightning bolt, leaving a trail of dust behind him. Tommy, however, started slowly and steadily, taking one deliberate step at a time. As Hare raced ahead, he soon grew bored. "This is too easy," he thought. "I'll take a nap and still have plenty of time to win." He found a shady spot under a tree, lay down, and quickly fell asleep. Meanwhile, Tommy continued his steady pace, never stopping or slowing down. He knew the race was long, and he remained focused on his goal. The other animals watched in amazement as Tommy steadily made his way along the path. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Hare awoke with a start. "Oh no," he exclaimed, realizing he had slept longer than he intended. He leaped to his feet and sprinted towards the finish line with all his might. But it was too late. Just as Hare reached the final stretch, Tommy crossed the finish line, his friends cheering him on. "Slow and steady wins the race," they chanted. Hare skidded to a stop, panting and out of breath. He couldn't believe his eyes. "How did you do it, Tommy?" he asked, still in shock. Tommy smiled kindly. "It's not always about being the fastest, Hare. Sometimes patience and perseverance are what matter most." Hare hung his head in defeat, but nodded in understanding. "You're right, Tommy. I learned a valuable lesson today." From that day on, Hare never bragged about his speed again, and the forest animals respected Tommy for his wisdom and determination. And so, the lesson of the tortoise and the hare was passed down through generations, reminding everyone that with patience and persistence, even the slowest among us can achieve great things.